Hey guys, Rex here. There's some news that I want to share with you guys, and this is regarding tools for special applications. You guys might have heard of that NFA deal, maybe that Hearing Safety Act going through in the big, beautiful deal where they're going to leave cans off the NFA. Okay, you can watch the lawyer channels. I watch some of those once in a while to see what's going on. Like, if that actually passes, very possible it's going to be hard to find for at least a while. It's going to be hard. There's going to be a rush in the market before the market can catch up with production, right? So that's entirely possible. I'm not an expert in that particular field. I haven't been following the logistic chain in that market, but I got a suspicion. I've heard around the campfire that could be a thing. So here's the news that's relevant to what I have to share with you guys that I heard from this company. So this company's Outlier. You guys know their chassis probably. They're the super affordable chassis that I tested. They also have barrels too. So this is a Savage Axis Action, and here's the Outlier barrel. And they have their own brake up here. I don't know if you can see that. It's just very effective brake, man. Like way effective. Okay, and this is one of the this is the optic, if you're wondering, that was in the torture test where we drug it down the road for 2,000 feet on a weighted, jig with chain, like down the rocks on the road. So it got a little bit of dust on it, a little dirt. But we're running that on here right now. You can modulate the back end however you want. There's a lot of different configurations you can do. Anyways, Outlier is running a deal. They told me, and it's actually perfect timing. I don't think they planned this. I just think it's perfect timing because with the deal coming up, I think there's kind of a rush right now in that market for cans because people are worried about supply chain stuff. If you go to the Outlier website, there's all sorts of stuff on there. They got new upgraded grips. This is the 3D printed original grip. They've upgraded that. They've got some other stuff available now. But if you go over, I think it's the $500 threshold in your cart, and then you use that code that I shared with you before, the REX code, REX code, they're going to give you a rebate for a free can that's coming out very soon. That's going to be a very, very unique, very well thought out, integrated design. And I don't know if there's other variations of it that are coming out. I'm not going to spill the beans on that entirely yet, but you'll get a rebate on their new that's coming out that works with this system. There can. So if you want to check out these chassis just to see if that's something you're interested in, you spend whatever on the rifle over $500 or parts or whatever, or a barrel. They have good barrel options. You can configure them. They have pre-cut, chambers and pre-cut for the actions, different actions. Or not, you can get a blank for really affordable. The blanks are very affordable. You can have your gunsmith do it if you prefer that way. You can get them threaded, a few different, there's a few different options there. But go to Outlier and check out what they got. And if you don't know how they perform, if you haven't seen the reviews, you got to watch the reviews. You don't have to watch mine. You can watch whoever. When I tested this one for the first time with this barrel on here, I don't know if you can see that barrel. This is in 308. And I'm just running their Outlier ammo, actually. They're like 175 Match King kind of ammo, right? Match Kings. I put my first 10 shots in. I recorded my first 10 shots on video live where you can see the target getting hit while I'm shooting. All in the same hole. It's about like that. 10 shots. All of them. First try ever of the rifle. When Brother Saw tried it at his place in the mountains, same deal. His group was a little smaller than mine. But that's okay, man. You can't win every time, right? But they shoot good. The rifle does shoot good. Like, this is a heavy target rifle configuration. But if that's what you're looking for, something, they have other calibers you can use, right? So 6.5s and all that stuff. Check it out. And if you use that code, if you go over 500, you get a rebate for a free can. I've never heard of anyone doing that before. So that is, I think, me worth noting for you, especially with the current potential very positive time crunch. I would be happy if that would all happen. What do you guys think, the rhinos? Do you think the rhinos are actually going to let that happen? I have no idea, dude. I have zero faith in any of those guys. But if it was to go through, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? But at any rate, you can at least get the rebate, and then whatever you do with it later is up to you. So just wanted to share that with you guys. You guys have an awesome weekend. Have a good time. The code is REX. By the way, I forgot to mention, I also got a quote from these guys here. This is the the SH4 that we beat the crap out of. But they have a new shipment of EPs. They said it was a pretty good monster shipment. So they actually have a bunch of EPs in stock. They finally came through. They got hung up. So the EPs are now in stock. If you wanted one of these while they're in stock, the EP is the nicer, even more robustly configured version of this. Same control group, same ruggedness, all that stuff. But you can check that out. Same deal, same code, whatever. I'll put that in the bottom. But you guys have an awesome weekend. And whatever you do, well, I don't got the words really for it. So just appreciate those folks who allowed you to sit, in your house with your kids and your family and your bros. I don't think it's bad to appreciate that, I think that that's what wise people do, is appreciate those before them that did some of that work that was hard. So have a good weekend, okay? But keep it real. Rex out.